totally get your anxiety going up. Like, I don't know Kazuki Kantan very well, but I know Kralik, so it was like half okay with butting in on their conversation. That's why Andraste was like, I need liquid courage because she's been listening to their conversation at PL the entire night.
Yeah. No,
also, I have 3 people that marked me now.
Wait, who marked you? Who else marked you?
Vex, Vex is the only one I can think of because he also did me.
Well, there's Vex.
Well,
right.
Mark of Rodrak. And I have one from Kralik, so I can contact him. Which is...
Okay.
Oh my god, you got all the boys. I'm just grump.
Actually, Rodrak would be perfectly fine with that. Because he knows Kralik.
Yeah, that's why Kralik approached me and wanted to take me to the other room to talk. After you... Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what Kantan thought. Yeah, and he was like, your teacher told me these things, and I want to know more. And I'm like, well, I'll tell you as much as I can, but talking about it's really not what I want to do, since we just got out of the conversation and wanted to go to PL to chill. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And Jay's like, I want to help. So I was like, okay. I gave Jay a flower, which is lavender, which she grew, and she's like, go to this forest and find my teacher if you want to help. But she needs to know if he's a good, good character. That's why she's like, he's
the thing
probably...
is, Rodrak's interacted with Kralik a few times, and Kralik's always been super cryptic. So Rodrak is like, okay, this is a demon who hasn't tried to murder me as soon as he's seen me. Yet we have met outside of Purple Lotus. Therefore...
Don't do it.
And...
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's a sword.
I don't know his race. I think it's made up because I thought he said Nephilim. He said Nephilim when I eavesdropped.
He is like a Nephilim. He is a creature of both dark and light. He is like a Nephilim. He is not a Nephilim.
Okay.
I like that there's like a scary snake boy, terrifying dude in armor, and 2 like spirits dressed in pajamas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wet my PJs.
Nope.
I'm actually going to have to go to bed, actually. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I have to go to bed.
Oh, okay. Get some sleepies.
Yeah, get some sleep.
I shall. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Good night.
I'm streaming if you wanna like watch in on that before you fall asleep.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Hard claps.
Go cry here. Freaking Zandraste's going down the drain, is it?
It's down the shitter. You gotta sleep.
What?
Ow.
Backflip.
Backflip.
Nothing's for you.
Hasn't even.
Zandraste will never die, hopefully.
Listen. Listen.
No. If.
Go to bed. If you say you have to go to bed, go to bed now. Okay? Wait, do you have something to do?
Has Aiden even posted a single thing since he's joined the server?
Do you just have to go to bed?
Who?
Out of pure curiosity.
Yeah, I feel really tired, and I feel like if I'm awake any longer, then I will actually fall asleep in school. So I'm just thinking,
I got you.
Yeah, big boy, go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed.
Okay.
I will be awake.
I don't have class until like 6:30 p.m. tomorrow, so I get to stay up, but
I will be awake about 1 to 3 p.m. your time. I gotta do stuff in the morning. Okay?
Okay.
So if you gotta do another nightmare thing, or if we're all awake around, yeah. Okay?
I'm on
I have to do a nightmare thing for you as well,
sleep schedule, so I'm always up.
Wait, I thought they were cleansed of the corruption.
They are.
You still get nightmares.
Yeah.
Because they have been touched by the corruption.
Yeah.
But they've been somewhere that you haven't.
Yeah.
And that's going to give anybody nightmares.
Yeah. Although Rodrak cannot have nightmares because he sleeps under Yggdrasil's branches. Remember, her blessing is tranquility. Her blessing
Honestly.
is tranquility.
We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, it's squishing me.
Wait.
Go to sleep.
Wait. Go on.
Actually, no. Nightmares like.
Look at me. Look at me.
Okay. Are the nightmares magically induced or just natural?
Since the abyss is a natural thing, they're natural.
What?
Since the abyss is a natural order of things, it's natural.
No, like, are they, like, the abyss is opposing some effect on them that's making them have these nightmares? Or
No,
are they just having nightmares because trauma?
Gave us nightmares, right? Is that what I'm picking
Going to the abyss gives anybody okay, I'll just explain this now. So it doesn't matter to you, but going to the abyss, if you don't have the confidence in a skill that you're really good at and have great confidence in, then you will have those nightmares.
Oh, Roger would be just fucking fine.
Yeah,
you'll be fine regardless, I believe.
Vex and Roderick would be fine.
If you're confident, doesn't matter. I don't think Vex, maybe. I know Vex will. He's
very confident in his ability in a fight and his ability in alchemy. By the way, we were talking about Vex dying earlier.
Oh yeah, that was a fun one. I should have turned the stream on for that.
What, Vex dying? What happened?
Because he wants to make himself less OP.
Yeah. So we literally just figured the best way to do that would be killing him.
And bringing him back.
Well, you're gonna have to bring him back twice because Cyrilda's gonna.
I can set up an RP scenario where he does die if you want me to.
Sweet.
Let's all talk about everything because I think Spirit's passing up the fuck out.
Yeah, Spirits. I think Spirit's gone.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. Whatever happens, the abyss will probably kill him, and then you can revive him. Right, okay. Okay. Have a good night. Okay?
He's just like, hey,
yeah.
Good night.
Reincarnate, and he could come back as whatever the fuck he wants, even a new race, even a new gender if he wanted.
Oh my god! Don't do that.
Probably. Don't give him a new gender. Jesus Christ, it's going a bit far.
It's not my choice. It's if it was left to me, I start rolling dice.
Okay.
I go to the reincarnate table.
Taking the train
to
Sleepy Time Junction.
Sorry, I have to go.
Okay.
Go to sleep. Go to bed. We'll see you tomorrow.
He can barely
See you soon, guys.
Would you like to do the scenes where those people I told them to come find you? Maybe they're up for it, or do you want to do it tomorrow?
I can do that now.
Okay. Do you want to see? Since it's you'll have to set up the world since it's yours and all that. But
Well, Roderick can leave his lady's forest.
Right.
So if you call him to a location, he is most definitely going to follow.
Especially
I told them to go to the forest location, though.
Okay.
Yeah. I said
Okay,
this
thank
is,
you.
go to this forest.
Right?
So yeah,
it's
Kralik and Jay.
Okay, I
Are
can
the ones
invite both of them.
Okay.
I added Jay yesterday.
Should Cyrilda be there?
I've had Kralik for months.
I think so.
Alright, sweet.
She knows the area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And is known well enough by the defenders. By the way, we might be getting more defenders.
Are you serious?
Oh,
How many people actually
what's the official
want to
name?
join? Oh,
hold on, let me
did you see the poll?
So many.
No, I'm gonna look now.
Let me see.
Ooh, Vanguards of the Twilight and Wardens of the Veil are the top two ones.
Yeah, Wardens of the Veil is ahead by 2.
I like Wardens of the Veil over Vanguards of the Twilight. Like, if it was just Vanguards of Twilight, I would have picked that in a heartbeat. But it's Vanguards of the Twilight.
I love.
I really like Wardens of the Veil.
Can I just?
I do too.
Can I just say I could not be happier that Moonlit Liberators only got 1 vote, because I made that up back when I was like in 7th grade. If that I just put it in there.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like just for poops and giggles, but Wardens of the Veil sounds so cool, because think about it.
I made that up from Dragon Age.
That sounds cool, because think about it.
Yep, that's where your name came from.
Mm-hmm.
Think
Exactly.
about it. Like, the veil in between this world and the abyss, and we're the wardens of it.
That actually sounds really good.
Wardens of the Veil.
I love the Grey Warden, and I loved the Veil in the series. That's why I was like, wait, like, as cryptic and mysterious as some of us are with what we're dealing with, that's like perfect, I think.
Alright, so out of three of the five originals...
Me and Rena have been talking about Roderick leaving Negastrial service for a time.
But, whoa, wait. Granted permission to leave? Because what if the other person hunts you down mistakenly that you left forever? I remember hearing this, unless I heard it wrong.
Basically granted permission to travel.
So, wait, you have a limitation in travel, then.
Uh-huh.
Is that correct?
Can't be gone for more than a day.
That makes sense. You can't go traveling, can you?
Mm-hmm. I've put limitations on the power level of this character.
How
this
many
character is incredibly powerful.
Would he be able to ask permission to leave? Is that limited to? Okay.
No, that's probably not limited. As long as he comes back and does his duties.
Okay.
Alright, wait, can we put to like a momentary vote? 3 out of the 5 original members, do we want to do Wardens of the Veil?
I'm down for it. I'm not being biased. It's just because all of them that...
It is a sweet name.
Okay.
I love that name.
Yeah, I'm down for it since it's 15 votes in total.
By the way, Shan.
Mm-hmm.
So Rita wasn't telling me about stuff? Yeah, no, she drew a thing.
I want to know.
She drew an incredibly lewd thing.
I still want to know.
It's Andraste and Roderick.
I still want to see you know.
That had better be sitting in my PM in the next 5 minutes.
That better be in my DM.
It's not scanned yet.
Right, but...
Dang it.
But
you
she wants to do it
yourself.
digitally.
You behave yourself while honest.
But anyway,
not lewd.
I'm just gonna tell you now. It's a comic. It's got about 12 panels, and the final panel says 9 months later.
Oh my god!
Oh my
I'm thirsty now.
You nasty.
Screaming. What? No, not like that. I'm thirsty because I'm talking a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some hydration juice.
Okay.
Hydration juice?
That's what Oblivious calls it, and like the entire Aegis. Alright, give me a minute.
Yummy.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Okay, I'm back. You two nerds aren't. Do this. Damn it. Mare. Well, hello, little woman. You're not back yet.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna get over the Wardens of the Veil though. That is.
Should I just change my voice for Roderick into just this voice now?
I would like to point out you are going to give me a heart attack with that voice.
I don't think I can pull my S's. Oh, no, I can. I'm just gonna fucking destroy my throat. Also, my cup screams as I drink from it, which is weird.
What?
My cup screams as I drink from it. Give me a moment. That is my cup screaming.
Could not hear it.
God damn it.
Also, I would like to point out you switching your voice like that literally made me just down half a gallon of water. Dude, you're killing me.
I'd have to stop the coughing.
Oh, good point. Yeah,
but I can hold this voice for a very long time.
Oh my god, you're actually just gonna be the death of me. Death has found me. I'm sorry, but you dangling that player mile up like that is hilarious.
It's like, seems like a suitable snack.
How do you plan on eating it, though?
Just unhinges his bottom jaw.
Not what I meant. Not what I meant.
I mean, if Roderick went evil, he would call Andraste a snack.
In which way, though? Like an actual snack, or like some nothing?
Oh. What?
Just talk about evil Roderick.
And snack.
I mean, to be fair, he would say the same thing about you. Because it's just at that point, he's like, oh, I'm no longer devoted to one person.
Wait, what?
What if situations? What if Roderick turns evil? Oh basically, what if Roderick gets corrupted by the Abyss?
You just made me drink a gallon of water. I would like to point that out.
Ooh. I'm in tail. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm just going to use this voice from now on.
Oh my god.
If that's okay.
This is not healthy for me. Can't believe Shan's dead.
And you see why I want to be a voice actor. Because I have a dope evil villain voice.
Mm-hmm.
I might actually.
But that's my only voice. To be fair, it's a voice unique to me. But it's the only it's my only voice that I have other than my normal one. I mean, I can do this.
Never do that
but I don't
again.
think this is much.
Where?
What?
Oh,
Never
are we doing something? Or are they not online?
Oh, I was waiting for you to get back.
Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I was grabbing more pizza and a drink.
Social. No, not social worlds. Pizza sounds good. No, let's go to the pillars that Tsuchibi showed us.
Pillars? No.
Nuance.
Yeah.
Invite plus drop portal. Hey, you.
You're in the way. You're in the way.
I like how Zankyo's like, could you guys please move? And Shan's like, guys, move. And you're literally just like, hey, fuck off.
Move.
Get in there.
This is real stream hours, boys. When all the VRC team.
Okay.
I just brain farted. Oh, wardens. It's not guardians, wardens.
Yeah, wardens. You guys should be. You might want to switch models.
This is my ultimate form. Okay, I'll fix it.
Roger's like, yeah, nope.
Yeah, you punt. Get better, bitch.
No, he can't punt. That's the thing. Okay. I'm gonna get to the big tree, and if Kralik is online... Kralik is not online.
He was a second ago, I just looked.
Unless he's not on my friends list anymore for some... He never accepted it. That fuck. You'll have to invite him.
I can't. I don't have that permission.
It's invite plus.
It's hollowed out. I can't.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Social. How do you spell his name?
Krailek.
Okay, I got CRA. KI?
Krailek.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Yep.
CRAILKY?
EK. Krailek.
Okay.
Yeah. Krailek. Do you want me to boop him in Discord then and be like, hey, you down for RP?
Yeah, boop him in Discord.
Okay.
And he should know who I am, so... At the very least, recognize the model.
I like how now I've filled up all 3 groups. Because you know how you can do those, like, friend groups in your social?
Oh, right, I should do that.
Yeah, I've got Aegis.
Huh?
I've got Aegis/Purple Lotus, and
I didn't know you could do that. I'll have to do that.
That's a newer thing. Kralik accepted my friend request.
Okay.
I'm just going to have
What if I accidentally invite May here?
I mean, she's welcome. She has been invited before.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can happen upon here, correct? In this area?
As long as they've been invited, they won't be turned away at the entrance.
Okay. Because I know my garden's pretty open.
I've got, like, an apartment. At least, What are you doing down there?
I'm enjoying myself. I'm so tiny. I'm so tiny.
I've already named the group Wardens of the Veil.
Yes. Yes.
God, that is such a kick-ass name.
Currently it's just you 3. You know, if it would show me my fucking offline friends.
It does when you...
I know, I expanded it and it's just like, nope, it's blank. All your entire friends list is online.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. I'm thinking of a certain person who isn't on.
It's making
Spirit?
me.
Yeah.
Is he passed out?
Yeah, Spirit's out like a rock.
Well, I don't think Zachibi is a warden, right?
No.
Well, the only reason, like, CGV knows my character. That's it, though. Like, I don't think it's... I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions because I really don't know, but as far as I'm concerned, Zachibi's Alibi's only really interacted with Andraste.
Well, she has come here and interacted with everyone, but...
With or without me?
Not without you. Although me and Alibi have interacted without you being present.
I
wasn't sure.
I don't think I've ever interacted with him.
It was last night in Purple Hours for me.
Okay.
Is that some hydration juice I hear?
Hydration juice?
Hydration juice. Is that a small bean?
Yeah, I can't invite them, but I did boop them.
Oh wait, I can just invite him now because he accepted my friend request.
That would send her to the moon. Doing that.
Well, like a tail whack?
Yeah.
The tail has a lot of muscle.
Yeah, and you are like as tall as his tail. You're as tall as his tail is thick. You see, his tail is thick with like 12 C's.
I'm a fucking punch you if you don't stop saying that word.
Do it! Do it!
Wait, do you want him to punch me or what?
Or call me, or do you want her to call me thick?
Wait, I'm confused. I don't want what?
So
What's thick? What the nani? Is this allowed?
Well, none of us are streaming. I don't think.
What?
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta obey TOS. Boo. I'm kidding.
Do you want me to turn my stream off? Only like one person will watch it.
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
We're not saying anything bad or doing anything bad.
No, I'm just joking around.
Look
It just
seductively
means I
in your
can't use
eyes.
half the models I have uploaded. By the way, Shan.
Mm-hmm.
Shan.
Mm-hmm.
Rena says she uploaded a model onto my account for you, but you are probably never going to see it.
Nani?
It is the lewd Rodrak model.
Do it. Show me,
No,
please.
you are streaming. That is highly against TOS.
Okay, but is it bad that I just thought of Roderick's swimsuit form? It's literally him just like with trunks
No,
on.
it's not Rodrak's swimsuit form. It is this without the belt and mantle.
No, but here's one thing.
And stuff not hidden.
No, here's what I'm thinking. Roderick's swimsuit form. He's got swim trunks on, like, halfway up his tail, but it's only in one. His tail's only in one.
Fishnet. Well, where am I?
You nasty.
Oh. What? No, I was reading this comic thing on my phone, and it's like the Naga-looking lady, and she's wearing like fishnet on her snake tail, and I'm like, who comes up with the stuff?
I can see that on Roderick.
It's a bit loud.
Oh my god.
Am I loud? I need to adjust my mic?
My headset was loud.
Okay. Because my mic went from 70% to 100 after Windows update, and nobody told me I was loud. So I was like, okay, fixing it now.
Again, you would put her into suborbit at least. Like literally the international space. No, the International Space Station is just visited by a spirit in the pajamas.
See,
the one good thing about this mic is I'm currently 10 feet from where this mic is plugged in. The cord is incredibly long. I swear I have like a 20-foot cord on this mic, on this headset.
No, you see, the funny thing is, for me, I have, this headset, which I use just for, like, streaming and gaming, but then I've got, like, a professional stage mic that I use for voice acting and singing. But the problem is, the, stage mic picks up everything, so, like, no one can be home, my animals can't be in the house, I can't use my keyboard, I can't have my fan on, like...
Because you're a fart. What?
Well,
it's true.
What are you eating? Are you eating pizza?
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
I ate the rest. I ate the rest of my frozen pizza today, and now I'm grumpy.
How long are we waiting to see if they accept?
Ow.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, bye.
Did he?
For what?
I don't know, I sent him the invite. Oh, I should send Jay an invite too. God damn it, no. My fucking mouse spasmed. Jay.
They don't update their status if they're in roleplay or looking for roleplay or anything, so I have a hard time telling. So that's why I asked in Discord.
Yeah, because Jay says he's in Purple Lotus.
There's no Purple Lotus tonight.
Social status. RP stuff.
Oh, Moxie just
went live.
Yeah.
Moxie's cool.
Oh, I just realized something. There's always been one person watching my streams, and I just realized it's me. Cause I always have my streams
Jay
open
says he's on his way.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
I'm already here.
Oh, hi.
I'm already here.
Oh, hi.
Now we're waiting for Kralik.
We're waiting on
I nearly talked to Kralik last night, but I'm too pussy shit to open my mouth towards him.
Really? Because, okay, hold on. Everybody says that about him, and then nobody talks to him, and then he feels really bad, like he's scaring everybody away. So you need to be even if they're scary, they're just playing their character.
Yeah,
so it's fine.
I'll try. I was gonna say, like, so you know Vex, but I didn't know if Vex knew him, or he knew Vex. How do we know?
Vex knows a little bit of everybody, and Andraste knows him. I mean, you saw me approach him,
Hey, Jay.
right?
Oh, right, yeah.
Jay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, what up?
Tail slap.
Also, Wardens of the Veil.
Wow.
You got that new name.
The Wardens of the Veil.
Yeah, you got.
Wait, who comes up with the name in roleplay, though?
I was
One of us.
close.
It could possibly be you, since you're the one who came up with it.
Yeah.
I mean, Andraste does read a lot of books, so she probably just came up with it in one of her fantasy ones. Yes.
Fantasy. What happens in that
Okay.
fantasy?
Shut up! There's nothing weird.
Oh my
No one
god.
even remotely close.
I just double checked the poll. I was like, oh, I'm close. And I get back there, and it's like landslide victory. I'm like, oh, oof. Never mind.
Jen.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Can you switch to the Andraste model real quick?
Yes. Hold on.
Yeah, Wardens of the Veil just got another vote.
No, you should be this cute little ninja thing forever.
I know, right, dude? Pajamas. Pajamas.
How? Hold up.
And it's still...
Hold up. That doesn't actually make any sense.
What?
Fresh results.
Oh, switch to the swimsuit model?
Oh my
I
god.
didn't say anything, this man.
Hello.
Oh my god, no.
Hello.
Nani?
Hello?
Oh my god, I saw it.
I know, shut the fuck up. It's not, it's
Man,
still broken.
when the good gets real good.
I gotta still put weight paint on my antlers because like they're like sentient beings at the moment, like in my head. I gotta work on the weight paint, but yeah.
You gotta understand.
Is glow in this map?
Oh no.
You gotta understand, after I got into that fight at work, I literally looked at that gift to cheer me up. Like, literally.
Shit, I need to fix that.
It's not shitty anymore. I've been practicing.
Guys, follow me.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the street to start walking. My god. Oh my god. Fast as fuck, boy.
Why is a tree following me?
Oh my
You're
god.
not a tree.
So I need to memorize my fucking.
Oh, did they
emotes.
fix the
So,
mirror in here? They did.
Emote 1 is base with my eyes covered. Emote 2 is eyes uncovered.
I like how many
eyes
times
closed.
we
Emote
breached
4
Zenkia's room with
is
us.
saddened. 5 is a sort of neutral, kind of happy. Surprised. 6 is upset.
Are you really singing Despacito?
7
Oh baby. Hello.
Laburrito.
is quiet.
Is this too lewd?
Warm up a
8 is
taquito.
mad. That's
That's-
good to know.
That's pretty lewd.
Despacito.
Okay.
Get out of my tree.
Okay.
pretty
So I
lewd.
know the ones I need to know.
Okay.
So I have 2, which
I
is
have
just
mine written
browser
down.
open. They should be my standard. I have done with everyone's shit. If people would look at me. Okay. I have done with everyone's shit.
Yeah.
And done with your shit in particular.
Okay, 2 things. 1, I'm probably
I
gonna
love it.
Yep.
try and
Yeah.
draw an icon tonight
Yeah.
for Wardens of the Veil server. And this is gonna be opposite if we ever meet, isn't it?
Hmm?
Because you're like 5'6", right?
Give me a second to load a new model.
I'm like, what?
How tall are you IRL? Like, just from the-
5'11"?
I lose this. Jay, look at me.
Oh my god, For a second, I thought you were
Yeah,
a
what-
Vex, not Vex
Oh my
player
goodness.
model.
Oh wow. What the fudge?
Got Dremma?
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Oh my goodness.
That's creepy.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god, I actually just got sugars.
Oh god.
I actually just got sugars down my spine.
I lost
So
it
I'm
when
gonna
we
need you.
updated
I'm
to
gonna
this
need you
mod
to get a
2.
handle on your sensei.
Yeah. Control your man.
Control your sensei, okay?
Listen, I'm eating. Like, I can only do one thing.
Walls around you.
Oh my god, no.
Oh no.
No.
Bet you wish you weren't eating now.
This is that whole thing. Oh yeah, this was right here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was right here?
No.
I'm gonna have a hernia. I'll see you kids later.
When I have my fiance chanting ERP in my ear for an hour straight.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
God damn.
That's no chill.
Holy shit.
It's funny
No
if I
chill.
can just hear
That's no
ERP,
chill.
ERP.
No, Rena has no chill.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm not okay
god.
with this.
Work it.
I'm not okay with
Yeah.
this.
Look at
Let me tell you.
Yeah. Work it.
Let me tell you. It makes me sad because there's no like wave or backflip on this model, but it's literally just chock full of Fortnite memes.
God damn it.
Yes?
You know there's emotes when you sit?
That's the worst fucking one.
No, it's
The
not.
worst fucking one.
No, it's not. The dance.
They're all garbage, but
What?
that was the worst one. Okay, that one's
There's emotes when you sit. There's different sets of emotes when you sit. Look, I'm gonna play the drum. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Heck
There's
yeah!
different emotes.
Heck
Okay, hold on.
yeah.
Yeah. They're there. You Say. Do your emo.
Yo, we just found the drummer in
Do
the
them
band.
all. Yeah, we did.
Raise hand.
Raise hand. Me. Look at you. Alright, what's next?
Disbelief.
Oh my goodness. Look at you.
Angry fist.
Damn kids, get off my forest.
Get off my
Oh,
phone!
that's canon now.
Disapproval.
Oh,
And-
I hope I don't get that.
No.
Anytime she walks up to the
No,
abyss
no.
creature.
Oh, okay. What's this say?
Drum.
Yeah.
Turns out,
Metal.
Heck yeah.
Wardens of the Veil isn't
Oh my.
an actual group. We're just a band.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It's canon.
Roderick does not have an instrument.
You could play drums.
Yet.
Oh.
Andraste plays the lute. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to say that yet.
I thought you.
What the heck is a lute? No, I'm just kidding.
I thought you just said the
Roderick
lute.
will probably...
Really?
Roderick will probably play the ocarina, because I can actually play the ocarina.
Yes, I love the ocarina.
I can sing.
Okay, so you know the Pokemon movie, right? With
Yeah,
the
of course.
ocarina? They have a replication of it, and it
That's
functions.
fucking
Is it bad that I have
amazing.
the ocarina
That
of
is what I
time?
learned how to play the ocarina on. And I can play Lugia song. I'm like freak the fuck out every time I hold the thing because it's about 6 pounds of glass. Well, ceramic, but I'm
I've
just
got
like,
these.
if I drop this thing, it was uniquely made for me. If I drop it, I am never getting another one.
Oh, that's
My
tough.
emotes aren't
Shit.
working. Oh, never
Wait, do I
mind.
have abs? Tell
Wait,
me,
let me-
tell me, do I have abs?
Wait,
I gotta get really close to you. Hold on.
This is a lewd image.
I can't see.
no, you've got abs.
Hold on.
You've got
Lewd.
abs.
That's lewd.
Can't see. Andraste doesn't have her reading glasses.
Shan.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because Rena's screaming at me not to tell you, she said grab the antlers.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my god.
I just spat all over myself. God damn it. Trying to eat.
You know,
Y'all
Sandon's
need that.
spitting up a lot of
She just,
food
Y'all
and
need
drink today.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah.
she just pulled
I'm
out her
gonna
drawing
need you-
tablet.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Is that
Also,
so
I'm
loud?
gonna need Shan figure out how to finish food and drink.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I
You need
know.
to learn how to do that. 'Cause
When I
earlier we
laugh
had you
really
spitting up
hard.
coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, when I snort, it goes downhill from there. Okay,
Oh,
let me
no.
finish. I'm almost done eating. Did Kralik say anything?
Kralik has yet to say anything. I'm just gonna DM him.
You mean Balik?
Balik. Yeah, I feel like you did there.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna jump in this Ustream and see what I can see.
Yeah, let us know if they're RPing, so then, like, we'll know Kralik can't join.
Direct messaging.
Also, the bathing suit model on point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
It looks like Kralik's doing something with Miss Yu at the moment.
Okay.
I don't know how long it's gonna last though.
Probably a while.
Well,
Probably,
you can show up
it looks
anytime
like
if we're
fluff,
still.
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
You can still show up anytime. We're still
I
doing
was
it, of
looking
course,
at the
you know?
mirror, not you.
So,
No.
kind
I'm
of same.
Come
Kralik's
here,
kind of same
little
thing, but different.
snack.
I gave you the flower, told you to come here and find
I'm
Roger.
gonna need it.
So I assume you
I'm gonna
come
need a
to do
whole
what
5
I
gallons of
told
that
you you can do.
hydration juice.
Yeah. I Google Maps based on flowers. And I found this location. That's how I got here. Yes.
Wait, do the flowers grow here?
Nope.
Well, I'm not here. See you later.
No, I will probably would have
You would
told.
easily be able to tell him where the forest is, and if you want to work, I don't know if this world mirrors our real world. So if there's like North America, South America, etc. If it does, we are in the Amazon forest.
By the way, the flower was not to find a location. Flowers for something else.
I'm scared.
You'll figure that out.
I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm too far from the
That's
Canadian.
might want to calm down.
It's fucking raining here.
I mean, yeah, he's taking it out.
What is this?
Look, I have
What is
hands,
this wet
okay?
stuff in the air? I
No, you're
only
fine.
know
No,
the
me too.
purification
Like, I'm waiting for my hands.
I only know snow.
I gotta save, okay? I gotta eat nothing but ramen noodles for like 6 months so I
I'm
can buy
holding
you
on animations till I get my hands. But you know what one of my animations is going to be? No?
What's that? What's that?
Sunbeam.
Oh god.
Yes.
But the end of the animation is just the whole blossoming out in my chest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who just did that?
Exposed ribcage and everything.
Who just did that?
Want to get started? Do what?
Nice.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm
What?
gonna punch him. I'm gonna punch him right in the nose. Oh my god. Oh. Spirit fell asleep and started snoring into his mic and he was unmuted in the VC. Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Well, just drag him a different
Hold on.
channel.
No, okay.
Hold
You
on.
gotta understand, it sounded like Zankyo. It sounded like Zankyo when he's in his abyss creature form. So all I heard was like, no, all I heard was like I was like, is he around? What? Like I honestly panicked.
Motherfuckers.
It's like I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
get
made an
something.
AFK, never mind.
Low.
Yeah, I made a Sleepy Boys.
Low.
It's
Sleepy
not
boys.
actually an AFK channel. It's just another voice channel called Sleepy Boys.
Yeah.
I can't be asked right now.
I changed it to the AFK channel after 5 minutes.
Okay.
So we can just drag him there. Okay.
You might want to draw it from DC. Anyways,
Alright.
I will be... I went and checked on the
turn
doctor.
off the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Guys,
Okay,
wanna
so-
all turn off the mirror.
Yep, I did.
I will say... So, I got back from interviews. I went and checked on the doctor, and then I'm coming here. So I'll be coming from a different direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we just be chilling?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
if you
come
wanna
in a
talk
few...
here for a while.
I'm gonna come in a few minutes late, so I'm gonna do an invisible model for a tad bit.
Alright.
Okay. I'm just going to be around here by this enchanted campfire that never goes out and never spreads.
I'll run around and say RP cards up then. Yeah. Oh goodness. So when you... They're easy. I can tell you how to do it. Yeah. Okay, so when you get to the bottom of the tree, you are RP cards up, right? Okay. I told you.
Decisions.
Checks for his flower. Make sure he's got it. Alright. Good.
Well, get over here.
What? Hi.
Greetings.
Hello there.
Also,
I'm gonna assume that you were expecting me.
I was not, but I was about to begin my patrol.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I was just told to come here, and I was given a flower. He shows you the flower.
Lavender? So I'm guessing it was from Andraste then.
Yeah. She said to seek you out. I guess.
Did she tell you why? She has told me nothing.
I mean, I think it's related to the doctor, but
Dr.
your guess
Zankyo?
is as good as mine. Yeah.
Wasn't she just going to visit him after the interview with Aegis?
I was unaware of this information. I am told very little of what our student is up to.
Gotcha.
Well, that's not good. But I just got back from there.
She's a grown woman. She can do as she wishes.
Fair enough. But, so, what's going on here?
This is my lady's forest. I patrol it to protect it. Her.
Huh.
This is part of my lady's forest.
And how far does her forest go?
Miles.
Oh boy.
Has never been accurately measured. As most who wish to accurately measure it also wish to cut it down. They don't live very long.
Well.
Andraste.
Hi.
Are
I'm late.
you okay?
Yeah, just running a lot. Oh,
I see.
Hey.
I see you found the place.
Somehow.
Mm-hmm. You still have the flower?
Of course. He shows you the flower.
Good.
Now,
Did you
what
wonder why I gave it to you?
Yeah. Seeing as it doesn't seem to have anything to do with this. Whatever this is.
Roderick, he knows I love lavender. I think he's
Yes,
the only one
yes, I
that knows
do.
that. So, otherwise, think of it as like I'm a friend, I swear. Sort of thing, maybe? Forgive
Oh,
me.
I'm not so brutal that I would have killed him on sight.
No, I wouldn't think that. But I knew you'd question why he was here. Which I did not
I would regardless.
Yeah, so you might want to do that.
Of course, forgive me. I've been all over the place. I was at my interviews, and
interviews? Did you get it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There's an organization. It's I think it will help me in my little self-quest for knowledge and the want to help people. So I thought I'd sign up in for an interview. If I don't get in, that's fine with me. Just something I wanted to try. A leap of... In any case, I also went and checked on the doctor. He seems to be doing alright, but his eyes are a little bit darker than I remember, and his hands are somewhat cold. I'm beginning to worry, because Rickon's hands are extremely cold. Neither do I. And I had another nightmare.
Again, other than dragging him to my lady? Wait, you had a nightmare?
Yeah.
What kind of nightmare? Were you under my lady's branches?
No, I did not sleep here. But there was, there was another one. This was different. Someone that looked... No, someone that wasn't Rickon. His name was Harold. He was telling me a lot more things than Rickon would say. And he said how him and Rickon are almost different. but they have sort of a hive mind there, but also their own person, being. I don't know. He talked about
collection of
beasts in the dark.
individuals linked to one mind.
Yes.
What he was saying.
And he was saying the beasts in the darkness and the dark holes. There's holes in the abyss. There, you can come and go if you find the right way. There's a bunch of fires in the abyss too.
Wait, but
like
there's only one when we went there.
There's more. Apparently, we just cannot see. Gateways.
Well, first, the task at hand.
Right,
Pretty
sorry.
much.
Sorry. In this case, though, I thought maybe we could ask for more help. That's why I kept my ears open at Purple Lotus, as you saw. I mean, I think that's more of eavesdropping than I didn't mean to, but I wanted to see and hear who could possibly help us out. And Jay here and Kralik were the two that I noticed. That's kind of why I asked for some liquid courage to oppose.
I see.
Liquid courage.
I didn't know.
I did not get enough to drink last night. I really didn't.
Neither did I. I'll let...
Well,
Sorry.
So, we're simply here to aid our little problems.
it makes sense to me. Whatever way I can help. You know.
Tell me a bit about yourself, mysterious character.
Well, I'm not, I guess, as nature bound as you, well, are, or naturally inclined. I come
A
from the
druid.
side of...
She's a triad, and also a druid.
Are you technology-based?
Yeah, pretty much. I consider myself a gadgeteer. Someone who invents things to accommodate or help with the situation.
Did you make those goggles?
Tapping his head.
No, I kind of took them. It was kind of an emergency thing.
Gotcha. I do gadgets myself. Rolls up my right sleeve and you see my whole arm is a robotic prosthetic.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, kind of a robot nerd.
That is... Wait, so did you just do that all on your own, or you just...
Calm down, cowboy. I'm pretty sure she's taken.
Yeah,
I mean...
Sorry.
It's quite alright.
Well,
I'm just
that's not really the
perfectly
reason
happy
I
everything
asked.
next to me.
No,
Wasn't expecting that.
95% of it was on my own. The only thing I'd help with was creating the artificial nerves on the
To be
plating.
blunt,
If
I don't
you
really
touch
trust
his arm,
technology,
I'll feel
Nor
it
do I.
mostly.
but
Not as accurately as my
Huh.
left,
I'm open
but
for help.
Yes.
Almost any kind.
Gotcha.
There might be some things
really
that we
cool.
cannot do that
Yeah,
technology
thank you.
can. Maybe.
This is true.
Oh. The only thing I have really is this coat.
well, it's a cool
He-
looking coat.
Is there anything underneath it?
Things. Well, it's more so what it is. He flips his wrist, and on the bottom side of his wrist is an entire keyboard that projects itself. Blue lights cascade across it.
Ooh,
What is that?
holographic
so-
technology?
The suit itself is actually sort of a computer.
Oh.
And I use it for any number of reasons.
My brother would just love you.
I guess so.
And Roderick's hand finds Andraste's.
You okay?
Yeah. No, it's fine. Jake's.
I'm gonna need you to let her go.
It's fine. I just wasn't expecting him. He's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
Lost in thought.
I apologize, my student.
That's alright. I'm on edge. I didn't sleep very well.
The nightmare, right?
Yeah.
I suggest
Every night.
spending the night under my lady's branches. Her blessing is tranquility, after all. She should ward off any nightmares.
I'll consider it.
It's also
Stand by.
safer for me.
Yep. So then, I guess.
In any case, I would like to ask you, have you fought anything or have dealt with anything like this before? Abyssal, I don't want to say creatures, but the realm of, and anything related?
Not even remotely. But
are you able to
I'm
research?
always open to learning. Yeah, I can definitely look into it.
That'd be great.
The events of
Actually,
the past couple of days, if nothing, have taught me that we can't do this with our current group. We'll need all the help we can get. It's just getting more and more frustrating when people get injured and I cannot heal them.
Then maybe we should work on some kind of defensive mechanism. It seems like people are going in unprepared, or underprepared, I should say.
When you are fighting an enemy, you cannot let even scratch you. Well, they'd want a hell of a defense.
Strange question.
He starts. Go for it.
How much do you know about hard light technology? What if we could make a device that would cast a projection around someone?
Hard light. I mean, I've heard theories, to be honest with you, but I've never really seen it used practically.
Oh, okay.
It is like you are speaking a completely different language from me.
Now you two know how I feel about alchemy, magic, and everything else you guys talk about.
Yeah, I don't know any of that.
Thank you.
But to give you an image, what they speak of is essentially a giant wall of solid light that can't be passed through.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I thought I saw a figure.
are you seeing things too? Like by the bushes?
What did you see, my student?
Something moved by the bushes in that direction, but I can't tell if it's because I'm tired or not.
A woman clad in bandages, by many wisps. What can only be described as a wisp, mother.
I don't see anything. Do you see anything?
She rubs her eyes.
No.
So tired.
Maybe you should try and get some rest.
No, it's okay. I'd rather stay awake for now. I want to make sure everybody's alright. And in the other case, the doctor, I need to keep visiting him and checking up on him since I'm the only one that has a way to get to him. She pulls out her pocket watch that he gave to her.
I'll fix that.
Yeah.
Visit him as well.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, if you're with me and I have the watch, you can travel with me.
When you say travel, is it a location that we can just walk to, or?
Not really. It's a little difficult.
It's another plane of existence. A pocket dimension, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, believe me, I've been trying to figure this stuff out for like the past few days. I'm nowhere close. This is out of my ballpark.
I mean, look, the theory is there, but like, really?
Right.
Pocket dimensions? Like, what do you mean?
No, it works.
I'm gonna do this.
It 100% works.
Seriously?
I was there. It's terrifying.
Places his hand on your chest. Enhance ability, dexterity. As he casts. Oh, that's fine.
What are you doing?
Try typing. As fast as you
can. He flips his wrist and literally like nanoseconds after he's popped the code into his mind, it jettisons into the keyboard. His fingers become a flurry, moving at incredible speeds.
Whoa.
He's moving as fast as his body can move him.
Oh.
That is what enhance ability does.
His eyes are literally darting back and forth at like breakneck speeds. Wow.
Imagine what would happen if
I know, right?
Enhances intelligence as well.
You know what? Give me a moment.
And that is my kind of magic. I heal and enhance.
I know, right?
That's insane.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the amount of stuff I could done here?
I know.
It's crazy. Oh, you know what? That is rude of me. I should not whisper. Wow.
It's not that I can't hear you.
You know what? That is fair. Wow.
This area, in a way, is considered my grove. I sort of have dominion. At least around this tree.
I thought you said that this was.
I'm one of my lady's defenders. This is the portion of her forest which was given to me to protect.
So it's like your outpost, in a sense.
Yeah.
In a way. Think of a king has many barons to rule their little regions.
Understood. I guess that makes sense. Man. All right then. So, what now then?
I don't expect that forever. It lasts maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yep.
He starts thinking to himself, and he's like tapping his toes, and like he's rapidly tapping his feet on the ground, and he's like, okay, all right, got it.
Minor enhancement does.
And he just like pulls out his laptop and starts cranking away at the keys, literally blazing through lines of code. Bear with me one moment. I'm going to use this before I lose this.
It is literally nothing for me. I can just do it again.
A little boost goes a long way. In any case, there's a way to get to the plane, but you have to have either a watch that he gives you or a clock, and I don't think you own a clock, do you?
He
I do believe the
he turns his laptop around. He turns his laptop around, and there's like a clock in the bottom of his corner of his laptop, and it tells time. And it looks like a clock, but it's literally an image. Does that work?
Interesting. I would no.
No, it has to be one of the old-fashioned ones, the tickers.
Oh, analog. Got it.
Yeah, analog. Why can't I think of that?
Got it.
What are these phrases saying?
Not the kind of person that could teach this.
I'm gonna. How long have you been with these two?
Oh, 3
A while.
weeks? Yeah, we've not super long.
We met at Purple
And they
Lotus,
don't
and
know what
then
the difference between analog and digital is.
Don't get tech started here, because they will dupe you over with magic.
I'm just saying.
I know.
They gotta know the bare bones, man.
I'll give you the same excuse I gave my brother. I've lived in this forest for the past 160 years.
Okay.
And haven't really left much.
And that's an excuse why?
Technology
There's
doesn't
no
get here.
technology in this forest. We live off nature.
And you're saying it's impossible for someone to bring technology here?
Not impossible,
No,
just
people have.
didn't cross
Just-
anyone's
I mean,
minds.
I'm doing it right now.
Right.
I just don't make an effort to learn about it. I don't need it.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Right.
If
But
something has the potential to threaten you, why not learn how to protect yourself against it?
Oh, you
Within
mean
our
the giant
abilities.
machines. You mean the giant machines the humans bring to chop down my lady's forests.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm sorry. What?
the machines with spinning blades and grabbing arms that tear trees from the ground.
chainsaws, earth movers,
They're-
stuff like that.
They're bringing earth movers in here?
Yeah. It's
Literally terraformers.
terraformers. What is that?
They
They
Stage
move large amounts of earth, almost like what Vex does, but without the use of
They're
magic.
not moving earth, though. Just trees.
Alright, yeah, shit.
Why? They have roots for a reason.
They're stealing the
mean-
trees for their lumber, as they call it.
Yeah.
For building materials, for paper, for whatever. Of them.
I mean, do they put back what
No.
they take? I'm
They don't.
assuming, right?
That's
No.
why they
But-
die.
No, believe me, I looked over there, there was nothing
I
there.
wish
They
would go
literally
back, though,
just,
at least.
it's,
I just wish to cut through my lady's entire
awful.
forest,
yeah, no, I know.
so they taste the sting of my herbs.
Why would you do that to somebody else's home? That doesn't make any sense.
Greed. Simple. They call my kind evil.
Huh. Well, I guess it's something to look into.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe find a company who's doing this.
Shut them down, keep them out, no worries. Least we can do, right?
Unless Subig has figured out how to stabilize the quantum tunneling effect.
Well, if he could do that, he could achieve heavy ion fusion.
Those are all I need. 3 of them coming back.
It,
Going back to their little homes. Having a little plant creature erupt from their bodies somewhere. Wherever their air landed.
oh.
It's enough to keep
Yeah, it's,
hundreds away, but
We threw chest bursters at them?
yeah, okay. I'm sorry, talking to you is like talking to like a normal human being at once.
Small little humanoid plant creature just runs up to your feet.
But back up.
Whoa.
He doesn't fall up. He doesn't move from that spot. That is called a blight. They grow off blood.
What the hell?
They also have incredibly short lifespans. Days at most.
Have they been around here long?
And the blight just kind of falls over and fades into dust. Let's grab another one. They're a natural part of nature.
Okay, I've never seen those in my entire life. What do you mean they're a natural part of nature?
They're creatures of magic, but they are a natural part of nature.
And if it touches me, what happens?
They're small, they have sharp claws, I guess.
It's like a scary form of my familiar. If I had to compare it to something that you've seen before. Mm-hmm.
The radish thing?
Daikon, yes.
Daikon.
Mm-hmm.
Names are hard. Daikon.
It's alright.
Wait, so I'm trying to understand. So what makes them scary? Like why are they here? Why did I need to back up from it?
Why did you back up from it?
Well, because I'd never seen it before. You told me to back up.
I didn't tell you to back up.
I could swear somebody said back up.
Yeah, no, I
don't.
didn't.
Yeah.
She said back up. I did not.
Oh,
So,
is that because yours
was I not supposed to?
explodes?
I didn't know what I summoned.
The little one was perfectly harmless. I summoned him.
No, I meant the one I did before.
Wait.
Mine exploded, and I didn't know.
Yeah, don't summon exploding things, please.
My things are a little different and limited, unlike my teacher.
Huh.
In combat, blights are small creatures, ambush predators, and pack predators. They lie in wait, disguising themselves as dead shrubbery. When an unsuspecting victim passes, they ambush, attack in mass, bring down a single target, and feed off the blood.
That's a no.
Yeah, they're like advanced.
That's
bullshit.
not okay.
Yeah,
What the heck?
Such is the way of nature. Predator and prey.
No.
And my arrows are
Okay.
called blight sower arrows for a reason. They are creatures that grow from seeds.
Wait, so you just shoot somebody with a blight sower arrow, and then a chest bursting blight comes out of them?
like Alien.
Yeah, like Alien, that movie. Yeah, good. Yeah. Nice.
It can be you can survive it.
I don't even want to know what it takes to survive a chest bursting blight. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I said I didn't want to know.
What do you want to know?
Where do we go from here?
Well,
Hopefully the right direction.
For now, we're stuck on defense. We can't go after what threatens us. We have to let it come to us and react.
So, let me see if I got this straight. I am in a forest with a druid and a dryad and another tech user.
Yep.
We are hunting down, I guess, whatever is causing pain to the doctor, and we're also trying to figure out how to get rid of your nightmares. And also beware of the blights. Okay, all right. Did I get everything? Did I summarize that pretty well?
Yeah.
You would have nothing to fear from the blights unless, well, they're wild, or you piss me off.
Beware of the blights. Got it.
More dangerous things from the forest. Like the wild boars.
I mean, but that's normal to a degree for me, I guess.
A boar the size of a bear?
Not really. You know what? What? I don't even know anymore. What is normal? Normal? I'm throwing normal out the window.
No,
I
believe
really
me.
am.
I tried to hold on to it for like 4 days, and day 5 I was literally just like, I'm done.
After last night.
Oh my god.
Yeah, after last night, normal's out the window. I don't really have a concept for it anymore.
Yeah, no, it's something.
Yeah. Okay. So, Andraste, when are you gonna take a nap?
When I'm tired.
Because
I promise.
I mean, I could. No, I'm not going to. Actually, I don't think that would work. Your Fey ancestry would prevent you from magically being put to sleep.
That's
good to know.
Nice, but not at the same time, it seems. In any case,
go ahead.
Right. Well, seems that, out of everybody, I seem to be the most... What's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to find a different means of figuring out how to go about saving the doctor. It's just... Brickon's dangerous, but doesn't seem to want to harm me. Or he does. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
Well, he's had no problem putting his sword in the rest of us. Or at least attempting to.
I don't know what's different with me.
That's not okay.
I'll try and explain this later about the past few days.
He had his knife to my neck last night.
Okay.
I stopped him.
I know. Doesn't mean I trust him.
Of course. If you'd like to brief him with more... If you want to brief him on more of these things, that'd be great. I'd like to talk to my teacher about some things, if you'd like.
Yeah, sure. Here, let's go on a bit of a walk.
Okay, lead the way.
Yes,
Okay, so essentially, big bad shadow dude called the Abyss Creature Big bad dude called the Abyss Creature. So apparently his real name's like Rickon or something, but what happens is if you get touched by his blade, even like normal touching it, not even getting cut by it, you're gonna get infected by this thing called the Abyss. The Abyss is like this world's version of an eternal darkness. Like, have you ever played Dark Souls?
I dabbled back in the day.
It's kind of like that. It consumes your body. It's like it's almost like a virus that can only be purged in a very specific way. But Right, so there's that, the abyss creature. To give a brief summary, Andraste and I were infected with said abyss.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, that was not fun. But after one really long day, we came patrolling around here and he found us. He made me vow that I would never raise a sword against him, which sucks because I agreed to that, and now I literally can't attack him.
So don't raise the sword.
Right, I can't raise a sword, I can't raise a fist.
I'm really confused. What? So he made you agree to not raise a sword? Or
No,
just never to attack him?
Never to attack him, because, you see, this is where things get really confusing. With his own power, he summoned a portal to a pocket dimension called the Abyss, which is where he normally resides. But the thing is, whoever enters the pocket dimensions will get nightmares like Andraste and again myself have had. But it makes us viable to attack him. If you ran at him with a sword and cut him, it would regenerate. But if you go to the abyss and then come back and attack him, you can do damage. You can do a lot more damage. But,
So,
right.
Long story short, he's here but not here.
He kind of comes and goes as he wills in between the abyss and this land. And it's so confusing.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, but like you said, I guess he's here but not here, so we just gotta find a way to take the fight to him.
Right.
Or essentially seal off that pocket dimension.
Right. The doctor, Dr. Zankyo, he knows,
Okay.
His grandfather or someone that was related to the doctor had a good deal of notes, at least about the portals, because yes, it was his grandfather. Dr. Zankyo's grandfather opened a portal or opened a rift or something to this abyss, and now they've figured out a way to come through.
So we just need to close the rift?
Right. Which, obviously, like all things in our lives, it's easier said than done, but the problem is the doctor has his notes, and the doctor is slowly going insane. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Wait, so I'm just trying to figure it out. So there's a way to the dimension that was opened by the doctor's grandfather that has been open for a while now that needs to be closed, and because we can't close it, it's causing nightmares?
Kind of.
So
it's not the portal being open that's causing the nightmares. It's the act of going into the abyss that is causing nightmares.
So, if you can prevent the nightmares from taking place, would that essentially mean that you weren't vulnerable in that dimension? Because the nightmares are a result of being in that dimension. But if you can go to the dimension and then find a way to prevent the nightmares upon leaving, that means you could go and come and go as you please. Right?
Right, yeah. Kind of off topic of all this. It is so unbelievably nice to have another person who speaks tech here. Because honestly, this is all this magic and alchemy and pocket dimensions and all this. It's just a bit overwhelming.
Look, you're not alone. You're not alone. I'm just gonna put it out there.
I'm catching half of what these people are saying. It literally reminds me of high school, when the professor would just talk about stuff and just like, nope, this is beyond me. It literally does sound like a different language at times.
Because it is, and like, you just gotta. I don't know. I mean,
like a month ago, I personally believed Magic A did not exist. Pocket dimensions, not a thing. And like, apparently there's a spell that her teacher holds that can revive the dead. I have yet to see that in action. No. Necromancy?
No,
that's touching.
That's how you start zombie apocalypses.
Yeah, no,
we don't need that. That's not okay. Nope, you leave the dead. They should stay right where they are. Let them rest in peace. Gone.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. I don't even know what to say about that.
Yeah, no.
Man, kind of stuff you leave for like the Catholic Church, if they're even still a thing.
I don't know. Literally, all that has happened to me is like at the beginning of this, I just woke up on literally a floating island, like easily 500 tons of rock just floating in the air. So confused.
Wait, is that your nightmare?
No. My nightmare is a giant floating eye screaming at me.
It's just staring at you?
Yeah, it's literally just one giant disembodied eye. It's the freaky part.
Try to like confront the eye?
No, because literally when I do anything, it screams and makes the entire world vibrate, and then I wake up. The freaky part is,
oh no,
that is freaky, but the even freakier part is, that is on par with everything that has happened. Like that's.
So wait, that's just like the norm?
It's a little like, it's like a foot outside the norm. It's not to say that I wish harm upon you, but I hope you're here when that abyss creature comes, because honestly, it looks like a knight, like a 9-foot knight.
What?
It's terrifying.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah,
no way.
No. No, and yeah, no, I just.
That's wild.
Have you been to the Doctor's Pocket Dimension? Because that in itself is terrifying. It's literally just a platform. in like space, in the time-space continuum. I don't know.
It's gonna take me a minute to get my sea legs with all of this.
Oh, believe me, I'm still trying to get them.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I haven't been there, and I don't know that I'm trying to go.
Yeah, no.
Here, I thought he was just a normal doctor, and then he said something about him being able to manipulate time on a certain scale. I was...
Wait, like... Over here, come over here. Alright, freaky part is, I saw him die here. The first time the abyss creature attacked us, it got to him first, and I watched him die. But then they opened up a portal to this dude's pocket dimension, and he's fine. Even though I saw like a 12-foot sword through him, he's fine, and I'm like, I don't even know what to make of it.
I feel like I'm not equipped to handle this.
Yeah, no, me, like, I don't mean to freak you out, and, like...
But, like, at the same time, I mean, I offered to help. I don't...
Right, you don't want to back out of it, but, like, this is some shady shit, if I may speak so boldly.
I'm talking about darkness, and then you make a shady shit pun. Really? Come on. Come on.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Come on.
I know we made that, but...
It's, I mean, I understand. But
right.
We're just gonna have to... We're gonna have to bring our A game then.
Yeah, no,
I don't know how much we can do, but it seems like you've already had one encounter, and do you like remember anything from the encounters? Like, did you try to engage in any combat? Do you know battle patterns? Anything?
Well, let me think. He appears to be wearing at least a heavy helmet and a full plate of chest armor. He uses a 6-foot long sword in his right hand, and he one-hands it, which makes it scarier.
What?
Yeah, that's like literally swinging a human person made out of titanium. I know.
6-foot sword. How do you one-hand a 6-foot sword? What are these people? Okay.
I don't know. No, you wanna know what's the scary part? Trying to defend against that. He took a swing at me, just about took my entire left arm off. Alright, the dude's got range like LeBron. He's got like...
Jesus.
No, like... As far as I can tell, he's got a maximum of 9 feet with that sword, because his arm is 3 feet on top of the 6-foot sword. And then he uses like an ice pick, like a small ice pick in his other hand. But
oh no, he's dual wielding.
Yeah,
no, man,
at least it's not like another 6-foot sword, or like not a 12-foot broadsword that he uses with both hands.
It might as well be.
Right,
it might. 3+3 on the ice pick. I mean, that's wild, man.
I know, and his attack pattern, he seems sluggish. Like, at least when
that's good.
Yeah, I know. But it's only when he's attacking. If he
Wait, so when he's not attacking, is he...
Oh, he's terrifying. Mind you, his torso's like... No. Put this together. The man's got like a 4-foot torso, so that leaves 5 feet of leg. Okay, he can make a 5-minute mile into a 2.
What? Dude, you mean that's not okay?
No, it isn't. It isn't in any matter. Okay? That, and on top of the fact that... Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
I know, it's...
Great.
Okay, the only problem is...
So...
I haven't seen his reaction time with stuff like arrows. So, given the fact that... Not to sound mean to them, but most, like, Andraste and her teacher and, oh yeah, I have something else to explain later. But, and Vex seem to be kind of old age stuff, like magic, alchemy. You wouldn't happen to have a gun to those bullets, would you?
So OOC, they're not actually bullets. They're energy batteries. They're kinetic batteries. So they look like imagine that the sharp tips, they aren't actually sharp tips. They're just rounded.
Ruining my day over here. Alright, sweet.
Hey, don't worry.
No.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay. Just trust.
Yeah,
Okay. Alright.
Alright, card back up. But like...
Yep.
I don't even know what to do.
Look, all I got... Okay. And he, I guess, snaps his arm forward, and his sleeves roll over his hand, and then roll back, forming gauntlets that have, like, energy pulsating from them. I mean, I have these bomb cannons. They're hand cannons, that's all I got.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I didn't really think I was gonna need that much coming out here.
Like you just hear like some girl with antlers needs help in the woods. Maybe it's like just a fearsome bear or some stuff, not literally the embodiment of darkness itself. Like, right?
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't have anything for that. Like, I gotta come up with some stuff for that. I need a library. I need to know things, okay? Because I don't know enough to deal with the embodiment of darkness, okay? Especially if he's like 9 foot. That's Yao Ming, man. He's taller than Yao Ming. You can't deal with somebody who's taller than Yao Ming and has the torso of Rikishi, okay? I don't know how to feel about that. Like,
no, and the dude's got abs. Dude can run like Usain Bolt. The dude can fight like he's Jackie Chan. It's like,
what do you mean?
I can't. I don't know,
man.
And the best I've got, even though I can't even use it against him, is this. Like, cracks my pointer finger and like a taser comes out the front of the prosthetic. This is the best I've got. I've got a taser.
That's a taser, bro. What are you doing?
I filled a taser into my fist. You never wanted to punch someone with a taser fist. You're lying to yourself. You're lying.
I mean, and he like the hand starts to like pulsate and like, yeah. That's where this came from. Yeah, I kind of wanted to smack a bit, something like that.
Yeah, no, like.
I've thought about it, but like, we gotta up the ante here. We gotta figure out something, man.
Yeah, like Okay, there's this thing that Vex boy mentioned to me called Magitech. No one in this.
The heck is Magitech?
It's apparently like magic and technology at a kid on a Friday night or something. I don't know.
So it's like it's magic and technology's bastard child. Is that what that is? Because that doesn't really make sense to me. I don't understand that description.
Yeah, no, it's like, yeah, magic and technology's bastard child that should not have existed. But, okay, think about it this way, think about it. His magic, like stuff that, like heightened dexterity, heightened intelligence, but infused into technology. Like, what if with my arm I could cast, like, fireballs whenever I wanted to?
Well, I mean, we could probably already do that if we did
like
the
with a
digging for it,
flamethrower,
but I'm pretty sure, like...
But, like, without
I
having
mean,
to add
I'm
anything.
sure you could find a way to sustainably throw fire. Just thought. But you would probably still need material.
Right, and...
He starts, like, thinking about, like, how to throw fireballs with a prosthetic arm. No, no, you're right. Yeah, no, maybe something else.
Right, because, like, honestly, that's why I really want to get into this magic stuff. Because think about it. Technology can do a lot of stuff that magic can't. And magic can do a good deal of stuff that technology can't. So why not bring the two together? Why not bring it like an ultimatum, like a Muhammad Ali weird Jackie Chan meet-up, like team-up thing? I don't know where I'm going with
Wait,
this.
so like doing like a Goku and Vegeta fusion dance kind of thing.
Yeah, that worked a lot better.
Okay, all right. I'm sure there's a way to do it, maybe, but we'd have to really sink our teeth into magic to try to understand it, and I'm barely just bare bones on my own tech at the moment.
Yeah, no, I have no materials.
You've got no materials. I just applied to Ages Today to try to get materials.
Right, no, I'm
doing
going
great.
I'm going in for my interview tomorrow.
Dude, good luck.
I'm gonna keep it real with you real quick. Out of character, what?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, no, I was saying, so, go ahead.
What?
Say what you were gonna say.
Out of character? Sachi's player model intimidates me. I'm just gonna say that man does that model does leg day twice a day.
What do you mean? Stop! Oh, stop! Okay,
no,
stop.
No, have you seen
stop.
that? Have you seen it?
His thighs are literally like nutcrackers. Like I don't understand how he walks. Okay, his dimensions make no sense to me.
How does he? I swear on my life, he goes through pants once a week.
How do you take 2 steps without starting a fire? Like, I'm really trying to understand. It's like
laws of thermodynamics do not apply to that man's thighs.
What do you mean? Like literally. That's probably why that campfire is so hot over there. Sachi runs through here every week. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, no, but like, okay, so I'm trying to get a grasp of your character. So your character is a cyborg?
Not entirely. Like my character is human up until the right arm, because a lot of stuff went down. I might be able to find my character sheet for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I never properly introduced my character.
Why do I not have? I mean, we just started talking, to be honest. But hold on, I gotta do a thing. 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 I did a thing. I did a thing. Yep,
I did a thing too.
Yep, I did a thing. Yeah. Do a thing. Yeah. Are you doing a thing? Yeah. Okay. I feel bad because I got invited to Purple Lotus, and I need to turn that off. I need to edit my status to say NRP and not Purple Lotus. Okay, that has been updated. Glad that changed. Now we not at Purple Lotus no more. Okay. RP card back up.
Alright. But like, you see what I'm dealing with here, right? Like this is not like, oh, this is gonna sound so weird, but like, it's like getting reborn, like, into an entirely new world. That's freaking me.
Dude, I'm just taking it one step at a time. I've seen so many characters since I stepped away from home. I don't know what to think of it.
Yeah, no, I'm so lost.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do.
Alright, hit me with some logic. It'll be the first I've had in like 3 weeks.
Okay, so we got option A. We can wait for this thing to show up, and in the meantime, try to build some kind of defense matrix against it. Or we can get a heck out of Dodge, and we can say screw this whole situation because it don't make no sense.
I definitely appreciate the second option.
But
I...
we gotta go for the first option.
Yeah, and I'm kind of romantically involved with one of them.
Wait, what?
It is...
Seriously?
Oh my god, I'm not doing this right now. It's so hard to explain. It's...
Come on. Alright, spill the beans.
Alright, so it's this guy, Vax, the one we've been talking about, kind of. He's just like, he was the one who originally found me on the floating islands. And I don't know what came over me. Like, he's part fox. Like, I'm just so lost. Like, literally, like.
So a human fell for a fox? Can y'all even do the nasty? Like, is that a thing?
No, okay.
Can you have his fox babies? Like, I'm trying to understand because I don't really know how that works. I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
I'm not
He's like,
proficient.
no, I get you. He's like a fox version of Androstat. Like, he's got the ears, he's got the tails, but he's still got all the human parts. So technically, yes, we can do the nasty. Yeah, I know, right?
That's just weird. I don't know how I feel about that. That's probably how he was born in the first place.
I'm gonna wipe that thought from my memory, but I don't know.
Like, I'm just.
Yeah, no, I get you. Like, it makes me contemplate how her teacher got here. The man's got antlers, but a human upper body, but a snake lower body.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand the physiology of some of these people.
Believe me, this is going to sound like I'm a complete psychopath, but I want to dissect him, okay? Cause, like, where does a snake start? Where does the human end? Like, where does the anatomy? How many heart? He's got to have a lot of hearts, cause that's a lot of blood to pump, or like just like one panda heart. Oh my god, what if he's got a panda heart?
Whoa.
Cause he has
That's
that.
wild.
This has been like these past like 30 minutes have been my life for like the past week. It's.
Alright, well, first and foremost, we're not going to dissect anybody because that's just weird. And
Right, I know.
Yeah. And second, it's going to sound dumb, but in the end, it probably doesn't matter what the heck he is or what his physiology is or
Right.
how he works or functions.
As long as he's
like
a good person and
as long as he's not here to kill me or you or anyone else in the immediate future, I don't really care.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
We need to figure out what we're gonna do as far as preparation if this thing comes around again. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not prepared for Shadow LeBron. Ain't no way for Shadow LeBron to show up in here.
Yeah, no, me neither. Like I've seen him like 3-4 times. I am still not prepared. I still literally almost scream every time I see him. It's terrifying. Like it literally looks like something out of a nightmare. And like I swear on my life, whatever light he stands in, it still looks like he's encased in shadows.
That's not okay.
Yeah, no. Alright, we should.
Let's see here. We should probably head back.
Yeah.
I'm probably confused as to why we've been over here so long. What's your name again? By the way?
Sorry, it reaches out my hand. I'm Cyrilda.
Jay reaches out hand and shakes.
Nice to meet you, Jay.
Nice to meet you. Alright, let's get to it.
Alright, yeah. Hey, you guys doing okay?
Yeah. Just,
So,
We're fine.
good. Yeah, so we had an interesting conversation, and what do you mean 9-foot giant embodiment of darkness? What do you mean? Tell me things, because I'm really trying to understand how do you fight a 9-foot broadsword wielding, dual wielding giant embodiment of darkness? Please tell me.
I couldn't tell you. I'm not a fighter, I'm a healer.
Andraste, please. Carry on.
I kinda forgot to mention one very crucial point. There's only like one fighter in our entire group.
Are you kidding me?
I am a surgeon. How do you expect me to? I'm not gonna throw a scalpel at him.
You might as well.
Cyrilda and I can fight together. If...
Wait, what do you mean together?
Like...
I think it's best we show him. Don't you think?
Yeah, do you want me to call Vex and get him here, or do we just want to do this?
I think you should let the fox sleep.
I think so as well. My teacher, is it possible... sorry. Tired. Is it possible for us to have a little training dummy? And are we allowed to show her skills here in the ladies' forest.
Should be, as long as you do not damage the forest.
I'll try not to.
Kind of training down to your wish.
Just like a...
That is up to you.
Just like a scarecrow or something. Something humanoid.
Oh, I can do that. And steps back, cracks his knuckles, and vines grow out of the ground in a sort of cocoon, and then fall away and a scarecrow is in its place.
What?
Again, welcome to the past 3 weeks of my entire life.
Okay.
You might not want to be within 20 feet of that.
You
Okay.
just wanna throw me or something?
Yeah. Let's wing it, yeah?
Yeah. Pulls out my sword.
She goes in her little bag of holding and pulls out her staff. Okay. Ready?
I'm never ready for these throws. Let's do it.
Okay. She taps on her staff, and vines with thorns begin to grow around the scarecrow, encasing it. And this is for you. She taps her staff again in the ground, and a vine picks up Cyrilda and tosses her at the scarecrow.
Brings my sword down and chops the scarecrow in half.
The vines squeeze around the rest of the scarecrow and crumble it.
We work like almost like assist trophies off of each other. She provides things like holding the whatever we're fighting in place, and I focus on actually destroying it.
So I don't get it. So
like
so we can't.
You go.
I'm trying to think because so you can't damage the guy, but apparently you guys are so coordinated. I don't understand how did you guys get affected by this thing? Like what?
Again, we're not super versatile in fighting. I realize that just made us look like a complete badasses, but we're not. And again, dude's got like 9 feet of reach, and he's LeBron. Just
Okay, aside from you having a thing for LeBron, we're just gonna think about this for a minute. So how do you protect that? Is there a way to damage this thing? Like if it's the embodiment of darkness, can you like I don't know, hit it with light?
Spell that seemed to stun him. Although there was more damage to me than it did to him.
well,
Wait, what? Why?
I am under a curse. A curse I bear willingly.
Oh,
okay, but
that's
My
like
spells cause harm,
okay. I'm
I
sorry,
will
Mr.
be
Older.
afflicted with the same pain.
Ooh. Hmm. That sucks. That's not good at all.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a healer.
Well, okay. Soda?
alright, but like I said before, since Andraste and I have been to this dude's home dimension, we can now attack it. But the problem is, I can't attack it because I'm in an oath with him, and he will literally keep me down in the abyss forever if I break this oath. And she is a pacifist, at least when it comes to this dude.
But he didn't make me promise.
Right.
And
She can.
almost hurt someone before.
If she really needs to, she can, without any consequence.
Wow.
Yeah, I know this is looking more and more like a Rubik's Cube, isn't it?
This is looking really bad. Yeah. This is real bad. So essentially, if you could hit this thing with enough light, I'm assuming that it would not be able to exist anymore. Is that how that works? I'm sorry, I don't really understand.
Light magic. Yeah.
Okay.
Believe me, if it was as easy as shoving this dude out in or holding a 20-volt light bulb up to him, believe me, I would have.
Yeah, just shove a flashlight up his butt, whatever. I don't know.
Flashlight.
There's gotta be a way.
Right,
There's gotta be a way. If we can.
In the case of, if I can hold Rickon down
Usually.
with the vines, it's not malicious intent, is it?
If you wanna erase darkness in a quick fashion.
He saw me do to Sorelda when I approached him. So I went.
Maybe flashbang grenades?
Wait, I remember something from the nightmare.
Right.
But
Harold?
if they were light
He's
magic?
different from Rickon.
Flashbang grenades?
Right,
I feel like Rickon's
what
different
if...
from the other abyssal beings? If that makes any sense?
Okay, I think I've got an idea.
Okay.
So...
Okay. What do you got?
They
So,
are
talk to me.
death. Because
So,
of the crime
there
they
are certain
committed in
ways to hold, like, magic in containers, so that people like us who can't use magic yet can use magic. Like, shows you a ring on my left hand. Like, this has spells in it. Like,
what the heck?
I know, okay, but hear me out.
Creatures defend against
This,
beast in the darkness.
my boyfriend Vex, he has this ability called,
And
neither of you heard that. He's got this ability called Dancing Lights. Admittedly, this makes it look like a rave, but it is still light magic. So, what if we just made a bunch of containers and had him put Dancing Light into it?
I need to ask Harold more questions.
Like, logistically speaking, would that not work like a flashbang?
I don't know their intent, but Harold seems a bit more.
Is there a way?
I trust you.
Could we turn it into like
I appreciate
a
it.
grenade of sorts? Like
something
maybe
about-
like if we could get it
I can't
inside
stay here.
the deity thing, right? The darkness thing, and then have it go off inside of him, maybe?
I have fun. That
Are
is
we
fine.
talking like...
I'm confused.
Well, you attack the problem from the inside, so
Right.
because I'm assuming if you throw in flashbang grenades and you hit him from the left, it only affects him from the left, but he's eventually just going to regenerate.
Right, but if you do it from the inside out, he'll have nothing to regenerate from.
Right.
Give me a moment. I need to ask him
More
a question.
willing to talk on Mike Rickon.
Go for it.
As you can see, there's like pulling teeth.
He said that they were all human once.
Small
So when
question
they died,
on that human part. Do we know if Rickon still has a mouth? This is really weird of me to ask, but... Like, does he?
I believe so.
Okay.
He has to speak, doesn't he? And it's not
But if all of them were human at one point, that means all of them are going to be as varied as the strangers you can see in a crowd.
Elaborate?
So if you go into a crowd...
Okay, I just got an idea.
You talk to each and every one of them.
So, besides, like, shoving a flash grenade down his throat.
Personalities.
Oh wait,
Each of the abyssal creatures
what if?
are going to be like that. There's no
What if we
cookie
put it
cutter
on the end of an
formula for
arrow?
them. They were human. They are
Admittedly,
like
yes,
What,
it'll like a bomb arrow,
They have their own personalities.
but like
this is getting spicy.
I know,
like
right?
this.
But like think about
Okay.
it.
Yes, it seems like a
So
tiny
the idea
link more than a
is to have
So that's why
some
they
kind
know.
of
bond.
light magic
That means he would know all of us.
EMP, I guess, or maybe like a bomb that goes off once
It's
he's
really slow right now.
been impaled
Lack of
by the
sleep.
arrow.
Right, yeah, like
To really rest.
a C4, like something we could
Get
detonate.
a full night's sleep.
Like it would have to be
Frightening
big
nightmares.
Right, no,
to
it would,
where
I will
there's
when I get my
nothing left of this guy.
yeah, it would have to be like a Super Bowl,
Oh, my twist.
like Super Bowl lights.
I don't get it. Geralt looked
I
like
think we're on to
my
something,
father.
but I
Yeah.
don't know
Sort
how
of
we're
like
gonna
a knight in
construct it.
shining armor.
Yeah, no,
I wonder what crimes he committed in life that got him to.
I'm on my first day cycle of sleep, so I can work
Nice.
tonight to
Wait.
dream up some like to work on some schematics.
Not the one on your finger.
Okay, yeah.
The other ring.
Run them by
That's
me and I
what
can
allows me to read your thoughts.
see if there's anything else that I can do.
Right?
Right, yeah. Alright.
If I use that whilst you are having a nightmare,
Alright, well, I think we've got a plan.
maybe I'd be drawn in.
Yeah. Again,
Isn't that
thank you
dangerous?
for
Hey.
showing
Oh, great
it's
yourself.
literally
Right.
like finally speaking English again.
No problem.
Easier for both of us. A task is easier with
Alright,
two
let's
people,
see here.
right? Than just one, right?
Yeah.
A bit of moral support.
Also,
I'm tired.
yeah. Also, sorry in
Yeah.
advance if
But
Vex
I'm a little worried about
does
that.
something weird.
He's something
He's
happens
interesting,
and goes wrong.
to say the least, at times.
Will it affect you outside?
What do you mean interesting?
Unlikely.
Not to say that he's super weird, he can just...
Again, our minds would be linked.
His abilities
When two happen, it's going to happen to both
can
of
seem
us.
godlike,
Who would be there to wake
and
us
it's
up from?
just a new experience, so it's nothing bad, just interesting and new.
I want to show you those kinds of people.
Gotcha.
There's
Yeah.
something not right. There's something not adding up. If they have different personalities, but they have a hive mind.
Oh, see, give me
What
like
do they
2 minutes. I'm eating a
share
sandwich.
in common.
Oh yeah, dude, you're all good.
I can't say this. If this takes you, you are free to do as you wish. As long as...
So, he has selfish intents. He wants to rid of... That's what it is. That's what he keeps talking about. That's his selfish intent. So, the abyssal creatures have to defend, but they can also have their selfish intents. My mind's scrambling.
You need rest.
I know. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this.
Wait, and he grabs your hand and shows you the ring. Sit.
Right. She puts her hand to her head and taps her forehead where the ring's at on her finger. I won't. She lowers her hand.
Okay, I'm
I
back.
think it's best if I...
Okay, there's one last thing
Deal
I
with
need to
that for a
explain,
while,
but we need to
so
go
that I
over here
may-
for that.
have another one again. One.
Okay, so, one last thing. those two, Androstite and Dragon, Roderick. Saying that backward. Roderick and her are a thing? Like, I believe they're dating?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's so weird at this point. So, like...
Alright, I'm gonna...
Yeah,
it's gonna take me a while to get this group dynamic.
Yeah, no, believe me. As we're all fighting, literally, the embodiment of doom, death, and despair, and she's giving me death eyes now.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, that's real creepy. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. I wanna see what they do.
What? Oh my god, she's... Oh my god.
Yeah, nothing. Alright, anyways. Wait, why'd you go over there?
You just gave me a heart attack.
What do you mean?
You just randomly started dancing and music came out of you.
Sorry, that's the computer.
Okay.
That was the computer. You're okay. You're not crazy.
Sweet.
I don't have superpowers, okay?
Good.
Okay.
Honestly, she was scaring me, okay? Like... okay, but... Does she want... Okay, I'm gonna go over and talk to her, because she's honestly freaking...
Like, let me know. Let me know if you...
Yeah, wait, I'll tell you later,
Okay, alright.
Do you think he can get us, these communication devices? Because apparently,
Unlikely. Let's ask them. Oh.
Did you guys need something?
Well,
my lady, again, as many people, especially most recently, fall in this forest, my lady collects their belongings and keeps them. There's a lot of technology in those belongings. We have no use for it, but seeing if you could take them.
Oh, what you got like a lost and found bin, or...
Of a room we just throw things in.
Alright.
It's getting kind of full.
Yeah, I can see what we can use. Sorry, I just assumed you guys need something more, because I just saw you staring.
Can you go get him? I'm going to grab everybody. I think I'm going to take everyone to the factory.
To the what now?
The factory that my lady grows out of. The inner circle. The base of the world tree.
The factory? Like...
There was a factory in the place where...
Gotcha. Now he's freaking me out. Yeah, I'll get him. Yeah, so apparently they have like a bunch of tech. Like that people...
What?
No, okay.
Hold on.
No, okay, hear me out.
He's like wrapping up a cookie that he had, and he puts it back in his pocket. What?
Okay, I kind of have the same question for you. Never mind, but...
I had a cookie, leave me alone, it's a cookie. Okay, anyways,
okay, back to the subject matter at hand.
It's a mask!
How do you eat through it? Do you just lift it, or like is there some kind of hatch in it?
He puts off the mask and you see his face, and it's just a black guy with dreadlocks.
Okay, sorry, I just... Okay, but anyway.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry, but... Okay, apparently they have technology. like, people just drop stuff around the forest, like cell phones and stuff, and they just grab it. And she's doing the eyes again. You people with your glowing eyes.
You know, I'm really not okay with these glowing eyes. I don't know how I feel about that, because my eyes can't do that. I got to get the night vision goggles for that.
No, but your eyes glow.
But it's night vision goggles.
Oh yeah, you're like, yeah.
I'm 100% human.
I know. I'll just make you some like LED contacts.
God.
Yeah,
I just want a better map.
Apparently we're gonna go to the factory, which is like the inner circle. I don't.
The what? Oh.
I know.
God. Okay. You know what? I need to just.
Yeah, we just need to go.
We need to just go over there and talk to them, because this thing is too much.
Technology to everyone. I'm going to find my daughter.
I'm sorry, did I miss something?
I see.
My past coming back to haunt me. Regardless.
Oh.
Trauma is all I will say.
Well.
You two have a great interest in technology, and my lady picks up a lot of devices.
Huh.
So maybe you can make use of it, as we will not be.
He pulls a cookie out of his pocket and he starts eating it.
Dude.
I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day.
Gotcha, okay.
Okay, I don't have the map ready, but so this is just my DM skill.
No! What the fudge is this?
I can't believe they're fucking dead.
You know what?
Oh my god.
This is actually annoying.
God damn it. There was like 4 hours of RP or something.
Wait, has it really been 4 hours?
No.
Oh no, it's not been 4 hours, it's been like 2.
Wait,
I was like,
I mean,
let me check.
Counting the Aegis stuff.
Oh yeah, the wait.
Yeah.
We're at like 2 hours and 23. Also,
Okay.
you fucking me up with this cookie. You're fucking me up with
What do you want from me? Okay, I have a cookie, and I decided that it would be perfectly
At least
okay.
I ate before we started.
Look, I didn't have time for that. Okay, I had to sit there and wait in line for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, and I felt really bad because Zankyo, was staying up and he didn't nap at all, and I was like, I feel really bad. But yeah, otherwise we would have had an interesting interaction if he was still awake. On one account or another.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm just gonna use this thing, go up there, and then I'm just gonna start describing what your characters see. I'm just going into full DM mode. Because again, the map isn't ready. The map's not going to be ready for months.
Okay. That's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, so... Okay. RP cards up in 3, 2, 1. Okay. This tree is, in a way, a part of my lady. You can use it to travel great distances within the forest very, very quickly. Place your hand on the trunk and will yourself to the strongest power you can sense. Jocelyn, if you could demonstrate.
Of course. She places her hand.
What the heck?
Teleportation.
My lady's power.
I would
Magic.
recommend fully swallowing that cookie before you do this, cause
Yeah, he inhales the cookie.
your stomach's gonna get a bit
This is not okay.
Yeah, I know.
Here we go. He places his hand. What the heck?
Yep,
What the heck?
You open your eyes as the world corrects itself around you to find yourself in a factory of all places. The ground concrete under you, but overgrown with moss, leaves, and vines. The walls are split in places from tree roots. And Roderick just proceeds to just walk, slither in a direction. Going through hallways, many small children and other people dressed similarly to Roderick with large antlers proceed through. Look at you, stare a bit, but do not bother you. Till Roderick opens a large door into a gymnasium-sized room, just covered in piles of cell phones, radars, drones, machinery, chainsaws, all sorts of technology that people would bring into the forests. And it just seems endless.
Remember
a lot
that?
of it is damaged and cracked.
Remember that part I said about not having materials?
Oh boy, this is like Christmas in July. Let's go.
You can have anything you want from this room. We need none of it.
Seriously. Any.
Like all of it. Like.
Donuts?
Communication devices would be nice.
I will get
something we can all
that.
equally use.
Just be aware of your allergy.
Oh,
Nothing with iron or steel.
Oh, that won't be a problem.
Shouldn't be. Anyways.
She's a dryad. Well, a half-dryad. Most dryads would burst into flames if come in contact with iron or steel. She gets a rash that gets worse and worse.
Well, thank God it's not bursting into flames. I will get to work on those phones.
What if... Hold on. Wait. Let's think about this. We can go beyond phones, actually. What if we just went straight up earpieces on this?
Went straight to what?
To earpieces instead of phones.
Roderick kind of just moves his hair aside and shows that he doesn't really have ears. He sort of just has holes.
I definitely appreciate the thought, though.
That's awkward.
Don't stare at things. Or lack thereof. Let's just keep it with phones. We can all use phones.
You can have your fun. No one will bother you here once, as long as you relatively stay near. Do not bother the children, and if you need somebody, the people with antlers. Not the people to ask.
Okay.
I must go find my daughter, as I need a considerable amount of stress relief.
Good luck with that.
You'll know where to find me.
Of course.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get headphones for Zach.
And save.
Y'all giving me Christmas. Y'all giving me Christmas.
Because it would make sense for everyone who dies in this forest. The bodies are buried naked. Like, everything they own is taken here.
Wait, so...
If it's clothing, it's used. If it's anything else, so you'll find coins, wallets, all of that shit here.
So you're telling me
something. I'm about to roll a dice. I'm about to see what I find.
There's probably just millions of dollars in here and shit.
gonna go nuts in this room. You have no idea. Alright, anyways.
That was fun, guys. That was really fun.
Yeah. I am super tired.
That was a lot of character building.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Also, forget this tree. This tree sucks. I hate it. This tree is dumb. It can go... I don't know. I don't want to say go die in a fire because that's actually rude as hell. But, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mute. I pressed the wrong button.
You're fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this tree sucks.
Give me a second.
Enough technology.
I'm checking this free shot pamphlet Rena gave me.
I'm like holding up my phone towards the sky. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi.
Fever, chills, sore throats. Yeah, fever, chills, sore throats, muscle aches, fatigue, cough, headache, running and stuffy nose. I have all of that.
What is it?
Great.
Oh man, you must be
I had
dying.
a flu shot today. No, I had flu shot today. And those are side effects.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Sounds like
you guys
must be dying.
Rena was the one who gave me my flu shot today.
Oof.
You're gonna be alright.
Well, yeah, they kind of have to give you
my pharmacy.
a bit of the food to get the flu.
I know.
Yeah, something like
it's
that.
just, I needed my flu shots. I had had a flu shot like 4 years.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
I'm sick all the time.
I need meningitis
Stop being
shots.
sick
I need
all
all
the time.
sorts of fucking shots. Like,
I'm terrified of needles.
yeah, my college is like, hey, yeah, no, get some fucking shots before you can enroll in any more classes.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. They don't want
Like,
the
yeah, that's
entire
perfectly fine.
student body coming down and shit.
Yeah, I know, but do you know what's fucking stupid? Is, so there's this guy who goes to school and his family's anti-vax. He literally just fill out a form. It's literally like a release form. Fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm like, no. If I was the dean, I would say, yeah, no, cool, you're not gonna vaccinate your kid can't come here.
Yeah,
I mean,
who's
Get
that's
vaccinated.
illegal. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
No, it's a state form.
It's like the right to refuse service for restaurants and to customers. It's the same thing. It's the same type of yeah. I don't know. Black explained it to me because he's a lawman, he's a lawyer, and yeah, I'm too tired.
That's fair. That's fair.
Who's still
They are using your facilities. So if you do not, if they ask you to do something.
What?